Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're diving into a massive game changer for IT departments. We are looking at Save Me, a brilliant new product from SS Software. Now, if you know the IBM world, you definitely know SS Software. Their history actually goes all the way back to the birth of the AS400, providing rock-solid reliability since 1988, straight through to today's IBM I in 2026. The founder, Michael Ogle, affectionately known in the community as Mr. Blue Suit, has built an entire legacy on absolute perfection. And today, we'll see exactly how Save Me perfectly automates IBM I backups totally hands-free. Let's get right into it.
Here is our quick roadmap for today. We'll cover the automated backup revolution, take a look inside the real-time backup monitor, walk through the simple setup, show you how to manage partner systems, dive deep into storage and logs, and finally, wrap up with total data security. Section 1. The Automated Backup Revolution. SSS Software has been solving admin headaches for more than 38 years. In fact, alongside their U.S. partner Tom Wallen from Oasis Software International, who joined forces with them in 1992, they've been obsessed with eliminating the incredible risks and expenses of manual, physical tape drives.
So, just look at this ecosystem. The Save Me software removes human error from the equation entirely. It takes your backups from IBM I partitions directly to mirrored NAS disks and RDX drives, which basically drops your daily operating costs to zero. It automatically secures your libraries and IFS directories right over the network in a totally closed-loop process. It's just brilliant.
Think about the old way for a second. Flying blind, sweating over manual tape changes, hoping someone on the floor actually remembered to swap out a cartridge? Well, scratch that. The Save Me way is completely operatorless. It autonomously handles your full or incremental backups, applies variable compression, and secures every single byte exactly on schedule.
Section 2. Inside the backup monitor. Okay, automation is fantastic, right? But as IT pros, we absolutely need to see what's happening under the hood in real time. Take a look at this live monitor. We have a system named Sam just starting up at 1%, while Kermit 2 is sitting at 8%. And notice the interface. It's that incredibly clean, unified user interface that perfectly mimics the native IBM environment. This UI consistency is a huge hallmark of all SSS products. You get the exact backup status for all your connected systems simultaneously without any steep learning curve.
With literally just a simple function key press, boom, instantaneous feedback. Now we can see Kermit 2 hitting 31%. There is absolutely no digging through convoluted menus or running complex command line queries just to figure out if your production data is actually safe.
Moments later, Sam surges right up to 84% completion. The software seamlessly juggles these heavy workloads, clearly displaying the last and next scheduled backup times for every single partition on your network.
And yes, multiple backups can run entirely in parallel. Look at this. Kermit 2, Sam, and Gonzo 2 are all actively churning away at the exact same time. The software flawlessly orchestrates this concurrency, which means your backup windows stay incredibly short.
Section 3. Simple setup and scheduling. You might be wondering, how hard is it to configure a genuinely hands-off environment like this? Well, it's surprisingly simple. There's a direct link between defining your network storage and generating your scheduled jobs. You just define the IP address of your NAS, pop in your credentials, and allocate the capacity. The software then automatically translates those exact parameters into active job scheduler entries. It does all the heavy lifting for you. You categorize your backups into daily, weekly, and monthly schedules. You just set your directories, maximum sizes, and retention periods. For example, you might set a daily limit of 700 gigabytes with a 3-month retention. Boom. It completely automates the entire life cycle of your data.
Section 4. Managing partner systems. So how does Save Me scale up if you're running a massive, complex enterprise network?
You manage all your integrated systems right here centrally in the partner list. With a simple selection, an admin can instantly jump to any connected partner system, like Kermit 2 or Beaker 2, to check specific backup parameters. And the best part? You never even need to perform a fresh login. It's totally seamless.
Now, automated multi-system control is amazing. But let's be real, the compliance officers are going to knock on your door and ask, how do we make sure the NAS doesn't overflow? And how do we actually prove these backups worked?
Section 5. Deep dive into storage and logs. Let's look at the deep visibility tools that guarantee reliability and make audit compliance an absolute breeze.
SaveMe gives you a highly visual breakdown of your NAS capacity right inside the green screen. You can see exactly how much space your daily and monthly directories are eating up. Here, total usage is sitting at 2,921 gigabytes, which is about 83% of total capacity. You literally never have to guess about your storage limits again.
And for the auditors, it keeps a flawless, undeniable history of every single completed backup. It logs the dates, the exact start times, object counts, runtimes, NAS sizes used, and, most importantly, any errors. It's all right there, instantly accessible online.
If you need to get hyper-granular, admins can pull up detailed lists of individual objects from any specific run. You can verify the exact byte size of specific libraries and paths. Like here, logging that QGPL consumed exactly 20.63 kilobytes.
The precision is kind of mind-blowing. It tracks the exact millisecond it takes to secure each individual object. Backing up the FA macros library, for instance, took precisely 411 milliseconds. This level of granular logging is an absolute dream when you're trying to diagnose network bottlenecks.
Section 6. Total Data Security. So what is the ultimate takeaway from all this technical perfection?
It boils down to SSS Software's core philosophy: quality over quantity. While SaveMe and BLD are their exciting new products, their absolute obsession with perfection stems from their market-leading flagship tools. Products like File Access, which in version 12 now boasts amazing new JSON and web services capabilities, including the powerful new Get JSON feature, or Transfer Data, versions 9 and 9.1, with full e-invoicing support for both reading and creating. There's also NLS and CHU, which stands for Create Help Utility, a tool that builds fully automatic, cursor-sensitive operator help down to the field level without needing a single program or display file change. All this incredible pedigree flows directly into SaveMe, ensuring you never, ever have to touch a physical tape again.
SaveMe keeps your data secure. It takes human error completely out of the equation. It brings absolute peace of mind back to the IT department, relying on software architecture that has been trusted by the community since 1988.
So think about your own infrastructure for a second. In a world full of evolving digital threats, are you really still riding that slow, unpredictable wave of manual backups, constantly sweating over failed tapes? Are you ready to finally automate your data security with absolute transparency and proven reliability? Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer, and I'll catch you on the next one.